You can have your can. I don't care about that, but
I'm gonna be like this on the pod half the time. I have it like this. Just drink it like this. Yeah, not to say any names, but I think they have really good products. 99 cents.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody should
just saying.
equally be able to have their own microphone.
I don't get why Tyler gets his own mic. I have to share it. I mean, why am I getting?
I was gonna make y'all sit next to each other and share that one, but
I don't like him. Originally, I was gonna get here at 1, and then I had to go do stuff, and I was like, let me text him first. It got to be like 2:30 when he responded. I'm like, oh fuck.
And I fell right back asleep.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm gonna open up with the intro.
Slurping on it already.
Wait, we all clap?
Wait, we all three have to do it at the same time. Should I be amazed that I'm on a podcast and be like, good point? Okay, you're kind of the host of the podcast.
You're right. You're right.
Just say you're OG Loke from San Andreas.
I'm OG Loke, aspiring SoundCloud rapper. Yo, let y'all hear a little something.
I mean, I guess
when I come in the place, I put a gun in your face. OG Loke, baby.
I guess I'll let y'all introduce yourselves.
How about you introduce me?
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Landon. This is my co-host Tyler, and we're joined by a new guest.
Yeah. All right, no, say my name there. You can
Alec. But welcome back again. It's the Outspoken Introverts podcast, and who are you? Like, what do you?
Are we allowed to speak with our hands on this podcast?
Yeah.
I do it a lot, so I don't want to be be blocking it. I'm Spider-Man. No, fuck. Don't say that one online, or no, hold that one off. No, well, what do you say for this? I'm Alec. That's all they need to know. They'll know more during the podcast. They'll learn.
Yeah, I guess. But my first question for you is, if you're a liberal, why are you driving a gasoline car?
How'd I know
brother?
that? Hey, I thought no political questions. No, what? That's not. Is that the first one? You really did forget your questions, huh? I don't think one car is going to change something that's started by these big companies. They're really the big problem here.
But if you were a true liberal, you would get an electric car.
I would walk. I would walk and ride a bike.
Walk everywhere.
Any questions? I mean,
yeah. Okay. Well, what do you line yourself politically? Like, I know you're not. No.
Yeah,
Listen.
before this podcast, you said, I don't really ask any political questions. We talk politics before the podcast.
I don't ask
he
heavy
asks me
ones.
too. He's like, yeah, just out yourself as a left or right. I will. I don't know what type of podcast we're doing, but okay. I definitely lean more left. I don't really lean anywhere towards the right. Don't really share any values over there. I actually hate everybody on the right. They say the left's tolerant.
What?
They say the left is tolerant, but no, we really do hate the right on this.
Oh, well, now he's...
Well, I think you should ask the same questions to your co-host, and maybe you should answer as well.
Me answered.
Yeah. Guys, how does a podcast work? The host is only asking the questions?
Yeah, man. What do you mean? It's kind of like a talk show.
Yeah. Don't hype yourself up that much, buddy.
Go ahead, if you want to.
Oh, he's dead silent on that one. He's dead silent on that one.
No, I mean, I lean more towards like the right, but honestly, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, centrist alert here. Oh no, here we go again, centrist. No, go ahead. You already.
I'm gonna keep it real.
I'm in between.
Yeah.
No. Like I'm a heavy right, extreme conservative who believes in communism, but at the same time, fuck the government. But
communism is like, they say the liberals believe that.
No. You know, it's different. It's different because I'm conservative.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
conservative.
I'm like I'm anti-Semitic, but I'm not racist though. Like, if that makes sense.
Wait,
are you sweating right now?
So the way that it works is I don't like people of color, but I'm not racist though.
Okay. So you're just a normal conservative.
Basically.
Gotcha on that one. He's like, okay, that's it for the political questions. What's your thoughts?
Now that it's out of the way.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on abortion, man? What do you
What the fuck?
No, yeah, because then it'll just be a whole political debate for the podcast.
Would you rather teleport 200 years in the past? Or
there was no segue. Hey, what would you rather do, guys?
Or would you rather Okay, so 200 years in the past or 2,000 years in the past?
I can't load it up right now.
So
but this
just
motherfucker,
200 years to the front. Or
this dude said, he's like, yo, I got my questions ready. He's like, you can add on to them if you want to.
Yeah, and you didn't.
I do have the questions. It's just that they're not
right
my other phone. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes.
So the question was, go 200 years in the future or 200 years in the past? Is that it? I'm asking you a question. What was the question?
It was 200 years in the past or 2,000 years in the past.
200. I mean,
yeah, 200.
They didn't even have like proper plumbing.
It's fucking liberal over here.
I don't know. I mean, are we still in the same like geographical location?
I guess.
I don't know. I mean, how technical do you want to?
Actually,
bro, fucking. Okay, so I got a new job. You know what I'm saying?
Segues are really good, you know. They go.
Sorry, my fault.
This man's not gonna answer a single question. I'd be like, yeah, what y'all think about work though? That shit sucks. Huh?
Next question.
No, it's just I just want to bring it up. I got a new job, so now I'm making a lot of money, more than you.
He doesn't know how much money I make.
Keep it real.
He doesn't know.
Let's keep it real. I'm a little more favorable of capitalism sometimes, but not really.
Only when you're on top.
Exactly.
Only when I'm winning.
Fucking no. I don't like capitalism.
Are you
like
still sleepy?
Bro, is this a fucking roast? Is this a hate podcast? I don't understand.
You're in the middle. You chose it. I'm sorry. You get the most attention. You chose.
We need to start asking fucking Tyler questions.
Yeah. What's a heat ball for him? What was your first...
you want to take a picture?
What was your first homosexual thought?
Looking at you.
That was not his first, because he's told me a lot of stories. We'll talk about that after.
Wait, have you found No Nut November?
No. Yeah, I don't really...
What about you? Have you found No Nut November?
No.
He's lying. He looked away. He looked away from Landon.
Guys, I had a birthday pass.
Every year, I guess, huh? All on the same day. Yeah, I don't know. No Nut November seems kind of silly. I mean, I get the idea behind it, but it's just, you know.
I feel like it was cool. Not cool.
Cool. Hey guys, not jacking off is cool.
I think like people were, I guess, more like into it. That you saw a lot more posts like 2 years ago. 2 or 3.
I think it's like now
it's just like, who gives a fuck?
Thing of growing up. It's like probably like 16-year-olds or more. Like, you know, hey, don't nut. It's more like No Shave November now when you grow up, I guess. Which I felt that as well, but you know, I don't think anybody wants to see that, so I'll keep that. Maybe next year I'll grow it out.
How many women have you gotten pregnant?
Tyler, what did you think about that one? What was your answer for that one?
2.
You know, I do think lions are kind of like the top of the food chain when it comes to that.
This motherfucker won't even answer.
No, I've not got any women pregnant. So if you're calling in saying you got pregnant, it was not me.
Yeah, but why are you talking about shaving like you're a slippery eel, like you get action with the girls?
He's talking about his damn face. What do you mean?
No, but no shave means like no shaving on your meaty.
No, it's not about for your beard. I mean, I know you don't keep up.
My fault.
I know he doesn't keep up with maintenance or whatever, you know. But,
okay.
Like, I thought we were talking about facial hair. I was like, I literally did this to my face when I'm talking about it. But
sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, at the end of the month, I'm just gonna have mutton chops.
But I can see Landon and Tyler are keeping up the neck beard trend going on.
I don't have a neck beard.
Don't break it to him, guys.
Sure you don't.
I just
have the most facial hair. That's all.
You know how it doesn't like grow here, and it's kind of like, guys, what is that called? You know,
I got the chaos high syndrome.
you have the best neck beard though. He has a high tier neck beard. I'll give him that.
See, Tyler actually has a neck beard. That's like,
except for like a spot up here, it just doesn't grow anything.
He has a neck beard. Okay, just shave if you have a neck beard. Nobody wants to see it. My opinion.
What?
He's dissing the fuck out of you over here.
You have a neck beard too, in my opinion.
Anybody
in
the comments, please tell Landon he has a neck beard.
No,
Like,
everyone in the comments
mustache,
has a neck beard too.
Oh yeah, shit. Never
Start
mind.
roasting them.
Anybody that has a
there
neck
are
beard
women
in the
who watch
comments
this podcast.
No, they do not. Come on, no, they do not.
Yeah, have the women been failing no shave November? You guys shave your coochies?
I think that's what I got mixed up. Maybe that's the thing I got mixed up. I think that might be for girls.
I don't think that was ever a thing.
What?
No, I'm talking about like they don't shave like their armpits and stuff.
You know, yeah. I don't think it's just for November though. It's just kind of like free the pits movement, kind of.
Free the titties.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really, you know, gonna be a long pod on this one. Be like, yeah, I think women deserve rights. Tyler's gonna be like, yeah, the right to show me their boobies.
Holy shit.
Yeah, what do you guys think about the armpit? Them not showing the armpits.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to out myself.
Never thought
as
about
long
it.
as I don't see it, you do whatever.
You know, I think I wouldn't ask something I wouldn't do myself. So if I asked my significant other to shave their armpits, I would do the same if that's what they asked. You know, I don't think it's a deal breaker or anything like that, but you know, it's just I find it more attractive to not have armpit hair, even on myself. You know, I look
Look at
pretty
these
good without armpit hair.
questions. Didn't you say
You haven't asked a single one.
Didn't you say that you wrote down some questions?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I lied. The one question I said was no.
Do you have any tattoos?
No.
No? Are you gonna get any?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, probably in the future. You know, it's a lot of trends go by, and I'm like, yeah, that would be fun. But then I'm like, yeah, you know, if I want this in 6 months, then maybe I'll get it. But I don't know, getting a tattoo, I don't know where I would get it. You know, whatever. Because like when my bulk happens, and I'm like 250 lean muscle, and you know, I'm expecting a second, grow a couple more inches. You know, like 4 or 5. Why are you looking over at him? Look at me when I'm talking. You know, I'm expecting to grow, 5 inches, so I don't want my body to be stretched out, Maybe 10 inches, I don't know. Either way.
Aren't you like 20 or something?
I'm 24, but I got, they say men don't stop growing until they're 27, yeah.
Wait, we haven't explained the background of how we met you.
Oh, I can explain that really well.
Tyler wants to talk about how he met you.
No,
Which one?
When did you meet him? What grade?
I met Landon in the 3rd grade, and we were in the same classroom, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay, well then you guys explain first, since you guys technically
I was
met
my
first.
first year at the school, and I think Landon was there, I don't know, a year or two before.
I had been there since 1st grade.
Yeah, he's been there since 1st grade, and then, it was just kind of like a first day thing. It was like, friends.
Yeah.
Well, I was never really his friend. I'm still not. I wouldn't, I just kind of tolerate him for long periods of time.
I remember one time, I think this was 3rd grade or whatever. We were in PE, and I remember you were talking shit or whatever, and I couldn't come up with a way to get back at you, so I punched you in the back or something.
I don't remember this.
No, seriously,
I'm trying to think. We were in gym and he punched me in the back.
And then you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's starting to make up stuff.
I didn't make that up. And then how did you meet him?
Oh, he bullied me.
What?
Tyler says I bully him.
No, I
still don't know.
We were on the same
bus. What it's about, but I'm listening. Yeah.
We were on the same bus, right? I don't even know what happened. I really don't. But all I remember was this dude would bully me every day on the bus. He would punch me too. Punch my arm.
I'll let you finish your story.
And then couple years later, we had the same gym class and we kind of talked more.
And we played online and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what grade do you think we were in
when you bullied me?
When you made that when you made that up?
Third grade. It was third grade.
I don't remember this third grade because like me and Landon were kind of bullied, so I don't think it was a bully or bullied situation.
No, we were the outliers because we were like, we're atheists.
Yeah. It was a little strong, I guess.
And then like everybody would just snitch on us like
everybody's young and they, a lot of Christians, so it was kind of. It was never like we were like, question your religion, this, that, or whatever, you'll not go into hell.
No, it got really, I think it got like really bad in like, what is it, like 5th grade? Yeah, 5th grade is whenever it got
I think it got worse for you.
Mr. Aiello. Remember him?
Nah, I had more problems with fucking Miss Kelly. She was.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she was tweaking all the time because I would sleep in her class. I would sleep in her class. She would get like, if he fails, it's his fault. It doesn't matter. Well, I passed, so fuck her. No, when we all started playing Xbox, I think 4th grade, because that's when I met Siler, and I was like, oh,
wait, it may have been 4th grade. I don't know.
I really can't remember. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I really don't remember.
Oh, I remember it happened. I don't remember how long.
Yeah, when he says I hit him, I think it was. I don't know if I just like was calling you names or anything like that because like I would.
No, you also called me names and hit me. You bullied me.
I still don't know. I still don't remember this happening.
Yeah, because you were taking it out of your mind.
I do remember a couple of times where you like were hitting me and shit, but we would only hit each other in the body.
But like that's what I'm saying is like when me and Landon we would do our little. I wouldn't actually like physically like tackle him. I wasn't that physical or anything. I don't know. Maybe I was more physical when I was younger, but like like Marlon or Wesley, I'll twist their arm on the bus. I mean, sometimes I did it so much. I guess
No, but I haven't even explained the backstory with Tyler. We met in 4th grade, and then it turned into a whole like online thing where we wanted to play Xbox Online, and Tyler didn't have Xbox Live. At the time.
I had just got Xbox Live that Christmas. I got the Xbox and Xbox Live.
And the thing about it is that like it would be on and off when me and Alec would have like gold or whatever, and so Tyler would like be by himself. Sometimes whenever he would play online.
Hey, it was a struggle,
No, this motherfucker was your brother fucking surviving off of fucking gold trials. I talked to fucking Noah more than I did you.
Hey, that's another thing on how my brother was trying to like steal my friend away and was like, "Yo, Landon, we hopping on today?" It's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is the kid I go to school with. No, it was very weird.
We'd play fucking like Minecraft and shit. Like I played with your brother all the time and shit. You would barely get on. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Well, he would say he was gonna get on.
Well, no, it's because back then my Wi-Fi was so like in and out. It was like why am I gonna even get on if I'm gonna lag out of the zombie match?
That's true.
There were times where
it wasn't really worth it.
There were times where this dude would be all like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get on at like 3:15." We were all like, "Okay, so like 4:15." Because we know this motherfucker is gonna get sidetracked.
I got on time a decent. Well, no, there's more to that than that. Like my brother would be like, "Hey, let's go get something to eat," randomly, and it happened. It would happen like every day. It wasn't like I was just like at the house chilling. Like no, something happened for me to not get on time. It was never like I was waiting to get online or this or whatever. And
then 5th grade. Wait. I remember this. We were at fucking recess or whatever, and we had played the Battlefield 4 beta. Are you there?
I never got to play betas for games because every time they came out, I was in Ohio.
Right. So who were we out there with? Was it Jesus?
Someone I can't remember.
We were outside. And I was fucking screaming about the Battlefield 4 beta because this shit was so crazy. Like when that game came out, it was like the beta was the funnest shit ever. I didn't even buy the game until like years later, but it was fun as fuck. And then so I remember we were out there talking about it, and then somebody fucking snitched on us, and I was like, what the fuck? So like it was like every day there's shit going on with us getting snitched on, and then, or at least me.
And then
No, like I got told on
you got
every
more
day.
in trouble than I did. I think in the later years, Isaiah came along.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it was
Isaiah.
Like, me and him got in trouble by just like me knowing him. I got in trouble with them. I remember having to walk laps, and then Isaiah would like start being like, "Yeah, but I don't think that means the same thing," like started Ben Shapiro debating the teacher. And then,
No, like, and what is it? When Isaiah came, I was like, I don't know. I used to do everything with him. So like, cause I didn't have either of you in my classes. I don't think. I can't remember.
No, I had
I've
you
never had a class with.
for 5th grade.
5th grade.
ILO's class.
Right. Fucking math, but we didn't even. I was around Andy all the time. Andy and fucking Patrick, and then I would get in trouble all the time with Isaiah, just doing whatever. We just laugh at random bullshit all the fucking time. No, and I remember one time we were on the playground and like he said like the most racist shit ever. But like being a kid, like going to a majority white school, I was like I had no idea what the fuck like racism was unless it was towards me, or like, and I could still barely tell then. Yeah. And then so we were on the monkey bars because motherfuckers. We were on that. Yeah, we're gonna get big, working out and shit.
Oh,
and
dude,
all
look at
that.
the calluses on my hand.
No. Seriously, I had calluses on my hand like every fucking day because we would be over there.
All of us would be
shit.
like, "Yeah, they hurt.
I'm getting so ripped," and then
How
fucking.
many pull-ups can you do? Yeah, it was.
And then so we got off the fucking monkey bars or whatever, and we're walking around, and then Isaiah like he points at this like these Hispanic kids because I think. Say her name because then if this comes up,
say the name.
So there's this one Hispanic girl, and then so her older family had came to visit her or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Isaiah was like, "Look, it's a bunch of monkeys." I was like, "Oh my god!" And he was like, "Look, the monkeys are swinging on the bars." I was like, and I was laughing with him, but I didn't realize at the time that he meant something like racist by it.
Oh my god! Because even he dated
A
Hispanic
person,
girl.
yeah.
So that's like. So, like, you can't even, it's just, I think, being young. I don't know. He's like that nowadays. He's, probably better at hiding it.
I was super.
I don't know.
I was oblivious to this shit because I hadn't been, like, anywhere else besides this fucking area, so I didn't have any influence from any other culture.
Yeah.
And then 6th grade, oh, God, the only thing about it is me kicking that fucking ball.
Hitting Miss Collins?
Yeah,
I was, that's one of those moments I really do remember because it was only me and Landon next to each other and we're just out. Like, imagine our recess is like a little jungle gym thing and then a big, like,
big ass field, yeah.
A big field. And, we're just, they gave us like certain balls, like football, kickball, whatever, like little things like that. And then me and Landon are just talking there, and he just whops a ball.
No, because...
Well, no, it was towards the end of recess, because they were all like, okay, guys, get the balls and everything.
Where were you at during this?
I was, I think I was over at the benches, like the concrete benches that they had.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think I was one of the first people that was like, okay, I'm ready to get back inside. And all of a sudden, I see... the fucking kickball go up into the air, and I'm like, what the I'm like, why? I'm like, we're going.
Yeah, me and Landon saw it go up, and we were just silent, and then like me and Landon, we just stopped. We were like, do we walk over there? Like, we were walking over there to make sure she's okay, but we were like, Landon was like, I'm not gonna outright say it was me.
Well, no, from the outside, we didn't know what happened. All we saw was the ball hit the ground, and then there were people just like around something.
Oh my god! I was like, oh my.
A lot of people.
Bro,
reacted.
No. Because the thing about it is because shit. I remember this too.
She was pretty old.
This was during the fucking Vine days and shit. But I was like, hey yo, watch this. I ran up and I kicked the shit out of this ball. Like it actually went some distance. And bro, it came down. And I was like, oh, it's gonna hit the girl that's standing next to her, and she'll be okay. And she puts her arm up, and it deflects off the girl's arm and hits Miss Collins in the face. And I'm like, oh my god.
thought it nailed her right in the face. I can't remember.
No. Like she did this, and so it bounced off. Like it literally deflected off her arm and went right into her face. And I was like, "Oh my god!"
And I'm pretty sure everyone was all like, "Who threw that ball? Who threw it?"
I think it was who fucking told on me. It wasn't you. I think it was like Andy or somebody. They're like, "Oh yeah, Landon."
I think they were like, "Why did you do that, Landon?" Or like,
I was
something like that.
I was like, "My bad."
Yeah.
Well,
And
no,
we're-
it may have
we're-
been one of like the preppy girls.
Yeah, I can't remember. You know, we're not laughing at her getting hit because she was pretty sweet. She was a nice teacher.
She was
but
the goat.
we're laughing at just how random this just happened. Like
I was like,
he
what in
wasn't
the fuck?
wasn't aiming for
No,
anybody.
no.
He was just kicking it, and then bam, it was like whoa.
It would have been better if it was Mr. Ayala.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Landon always felt like he got in trouble on accident, almost. Like
Yeah,
half the time he was
like-
getting in trouble, and he really actually didn't know what he was in trouble for. Like,
That is true. I got snitched on for everything.
yeah, he
You were
really did.
cursing.
Oh my god, the
That shit
cursing.
happened every day.
You'll be like, damn, someone's like,
Whoa.
I can't believe you said that.
Don't say
damn.
And then no. And then I remember these same people would be at the lunch table talking about porn or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there was some weird lunch tables, you know. Yeah, I'm happy. You know, elementary was an interesting time. If I did bully anybody like Tyler, I do want to apologize. I think I was just more of an asshole then.
No, I fucking hate you.
And which, don't get me wrong, I make a lot of jokes now. I don't physically beat on Tyler anymore. Didn't learn from that. So no, I'm kidding. That's a horrible joke. That is a bad joke. I really do apologize, and I think I've changed a lot from when I was
Yeah.
like 11 or 10 or whatever. You know.
I mean, I'm over it, so.
Yeah. It only took him 8 years to bring it up.
That was a question I was gonna ask you because whenever I first was seeing photos of you again in like recent times, I was like, why the fuck does he look like this? Because I swore I thought you looked like Michael Jackson or something, and I was like,
Well, I still do at certain lightings, you know.
I was like, no, because I saw you and like you had your nails painted or whatever, and I was like, the fuck is going on?
Oh,
and,
was that the one on
No,
the
because and
Instagram
I
or
thought.
something?
Yeah, and I was like,
Funny story.
I could have
about
thought
that.
you looked.
Tell after you're done.
I could have thought you looked different. No, like I could have thought you were gonna be like different, like ideologically. I thought you'd be like more like right leaning, but then I saw you and I was like, what the fuck? This is the least I would expect of
Yeah,
him.
changed a lot.
the
I'll
next
say
couple
that
years.
much. Funny thing is, the photo he's talking about, I have makeup on and stuff because my roommate's sister was in town, whatever, you know, we thought it'd be funny to go out to eat with makeup on or whatever. In which I looked bad as hell in that makeup. I pulled it off. I'll do it again. But I do paint my nails occasionally every now and then. And, you know, so I post a little photo of me. I don't post that much on social media, but I posted on my Instagram. And Tyler says, "Is that your girlfriend?"
Wait, no, when? I don't remember
the
what
photo
the
of me.
was.
I'm like this with my nails painted in the photo. My hair is a little bit longer than it is now.
I remember that.
No,
exactly.
I don't think that was me. I don't think I.
Guys,
I'm
it
pretty
was
sure that was me.
100%. Was it you?
I thought it was me.
I think it was. It may have been. Was it you?
Wait, when
No,
was
'cause
it posted
I
though?
feel like it was Tyler. I may be wrong.
Because I think I remember asking, is this you?
Yeah, you said that, but you didn't say the girlfriend thing. I think Tyler said it. I'll have to pull it up
when was
after
it
the pod.
posted though?
It was
a couple months ago, honestly.
It was probably like 7-8 months ago. It was a little bit ago. I would have to pull up the DMs to find out because I may be lying, but I think it was Tyler because at that time, you know, I don't get on the game anymore. You know, it's not like he sees a photo of me
No.
every day. So I think he saw the makeup and nails and was like, "Is that your?" No, I don't know because he hadn't seen my girlfriend at the time. No longer my girlfriend, but didn't see her at the time, and I guess he just assumed that may have been a female.
No, you're off the grid for a lot of things though. Like, I was like, because you originally got me into a lot of shit that I was into. I
Like
remember.
what?
Fucking Yoville and shit. And then no. And then you also got me on the Xbox Live, and I was like, what the fuck? No, and I remember, I think I was like 9, and I ended up giving him my fucking password or whatever on accident.
How the fuck do you give that up on accident?
I was like 9 years old, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I can give you like extra coins or whatever." And these motherfuckers hacked my shit and spent all my shit.
Oh, I think I didn't leak his account or anything. Bless you.
Bless you.
It was like,
Holy shit.
He thought it was me. I remember the situation. You're like,
It was
Alec.
Noah, wasn't it?
I forget if Noah.
Was it Cameron?
It may have been somebody with my account. I never did that to him. I never scammed him for Yoville coins. Yeah, but he got scammed. Scammer gets scammed. Bless you.
No, but like deadass, I was pissed because I was like, bro.
Yeah. How do you?
I used to spend like $25 on the game like every week. I was like addicted to fucking Yoville. Like I'm deadass.
Damn, really?
What the fuck is Yoville?
Yoville is like you have your own little character. It's like 2D version of GTA in a way, kind of weirdly enough. Like you could go to yard sales, buy items, date on there. It was really weird.
It was like an online virtual.
No, me and Landon, I think, went to a couple of dating rooms. We're over there, and we're like 10, and we're like, "Hey, girlfriend," and they'd be like, "Yeah," and then we're girlfriend.
I had a couple of wives on there, honestly.
I
What, on Xbox?
No, on
No,
Yoville.
on PC, on Facebook.
I forgot I put you on to Yoville.
Oh.
That's crazy. I miss Yoville. Bring back Yoville.
No, you can still play that game, but it's kind of dead.
I
Honestly.
don't know. I haven't been on Facebook.
And I've been trying to find ways to still hack the game because I'm getting tired of trying to buy coins.
Wait,
and
you
shit.
still play Yoville?
Are you still playing Yoville?
Like I'll occasionally like visit it, like just see like what the fuck is going on Yoville. And shit.
Landon has a Yoville. Like he has everything on there. He owns all the cars, this, that, whatever.
His password is.
I sold it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I
forget. Do
sold
you have
everything.
the same password? Because when you gave the password was, tell me if it's right still, okay? Why are you waiting for me to say that?
No, like I think it still is. I think I changed my password, but it's still around the same thing. You could easily hack into most of my stuff if you just could figure it.
Just figure out what password.
It's so
for
easy.
everything.
I'm telling you, it's for mostly
Maybe
everything.
don't say that publicly. That you're easy to hack.
I mean, it's okay if I get hacked.
Someone's gonna send you an email and be like, "Hey, just log this in and you can win something." Landon's a sucker. Just, oh, okay, I can win this.
And then another thing that I remember is that you made me stop brushing my teeth for like an entire summer because he didn't brush his teeth for like a summer. Because this is when I think I first got an Xbox. But he didn't brush his teeth at all, and I remember this, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it too. I'm not gonna brush my teeth."
Yeah, don't think I told him to do it. I think he just followed in my footsteps when I was younger and I had poor personal hygiene. I think he followed my footsteps on there. Yeah, so, like, but don't make it sound like I forced him to not brush his teeth. I was about to say,
what the fuck?
He's at his own house. I wasn't like, dude, don't waste your time to go brush your teeth. Let's get another game in. It was not like that.
Did Tyler ever tell you about how he stole my e-girl back then on Xbox?
I don't think I heard this story.
This story still pisses me off now.
It was
but it literally transformed this girl in real life, which was kind of.
What do you mean?
I don't know if it did.
The way she acts, like her personality.
Oh,
and shit.
okay.
It did. I'm telling you that shit really did. No, because
do you still have contact with her? You still talk to her? Then how do you know? She's like, you guys inspired me.
No. It's not like that. But there's no. You can just tell because of the whole like differences in her appearance. Like, because I think she said that she was super sad or whatever, and like Okay, so here I gotta explain this whole story. So
you explain how you met her, and I'll
quick.
explain how I got her.
Yeah.
God,
we'll summarize it. We'll get the quick points.
Basically, yeah. Imagine going away. So I had Boy Scout camp, and this is damn near like this is like going away for the military if you're a fucking kid.
Yeah.
Right. So you know what I'm saying. You're talking to a girl. He fucking finesses her. Now I had met her playing Minecraft back then, and so I was slowly but surely like pulling her.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like directly like going like trying to ask her out or anything. So I was just like slowly pulling her and shit, and we were playing like Minecraft every day and shit.
And I didn't even know it was like that.
And then I think I was in a Destiny party. I was playing Destiny and I was in a party or whatever. Oh fuck. And so I think Tyler had came in or whatever. And so it was me, her, and like a couple other people. And then so Tyler starts talking to like everybody, and then like he starts talking to her, and like they introduce each other. Yeah, they get introduced to each other. And then I think it's like a couple days later, I have to go to Boy Scout camp. And so I'm gone for a week. And this is like I was out there with like fucking Caleb, and so I was out there doing whatever, in Boy Scout camp, getting fucked up. I come back home. I get on Xbox, and it's like, oh yeah, we're dating now. I was like, what the fuck? And no. I was so mad too, because I was like, bro, like what? And then so they were like together for like a month or two. I remember.
Yeah, I literally just said, hey, you want to date?
The things Tyler doesn't tell about himself. I'm the big bully over here, and he's stealing women.
Well, no, I didn't even know it was like that, because like this was the first time I was talking to her, was when I joined that Destiny lobby or whatever, and the next day this dude was literally gone for a week. So I was like, well, okay.
So Tyler, you're telling me you guys started dating within a week?
A couple days after.
I think I had known her for like 2 weeks prior or some shit. So. I was trying
you just obviously couldn't do what Tyler could do.
No, I was trying to. I was trying to.
2 weeks.
No, I was trying to build it up or whatever. And then so
Tyler,
basically,
how old were you guys during this? Was that like 12, 13?
We were like 10. We were like 11 or 12.
11 or 12.
Yeah, so you guys really still didn't understand the concept of dating.
No. And then so I think it was like a month or two into them dating or something. I can't. I'd like gotten so salty, and I remembered that Tyler had given me his password so we could do like you remember on Xbox how you could content share and shit.
Yeah.
So I logged into his shit, and then I was like, Tyler's not online right now, and then so I started.
I don't remember this at all.
I started messaging the girl, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm breaking up with you. I don't like you anymore. You're ugly. This and that.
I don't remember that
on his account, and then so she was like super sad or whatever. And then so like they started going through a breakup, and I had completely sabotaged this.
I don't remember that. No.
Bro, I completely sabotaged this man.
What's crazy about the story is I feel like I remember Landon telling me this, but I don't think I played with Tyler at that point. Like me and Tyler never played Xbox that much, so I think Landon, when he told me, he only told me in like very limited detail.
Oh, bro,
Don't tell him.
I was completely sabotaging.
He told me he logged into his account and did all that, though. I think I remember that.
Yeah.
But we still remained friends until we were like 13 or 14, I'd say, or maybe at least 13. And the girl? Yeah, I thought we were all.
Friends. No. Because I had sabotaged you and shit, and then y'all went to the like breakup, and then yeah, we did stay, like, we all still stayed friends for a good little while. And I was still trying to pull her, like, behind the scenes and shit. But then I was like, fuck it. It's whatever. And then I moved on with my life. But no, like, she went through, like, a dramatic physical change.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, is that that had to have been one of the impacts. I can't imagine it was something in real life.
Now, was that a good impact or a bad impact?
Not a good impact. She's basically, like...
whitewashed, I'd say. Or no, no.
She's... not blackwash, but the thing about it is that she likes brothers, and then on top of that, she be throwing it out there.
Oh, I feel like I've seen her post some weird stuff that makes her look blackwashed a bit.
No. I messaged her this summer or whatever, and she was telling me, she's like, oh yeah, I'm a furry now. And
this summer, so you keep in contact, Tyler.
I remember him. I remember him because he popped. We were on Discord, and he was looking at like. All the like old people that we used to know
Skype
in elementary. Yeah, Skype, Facebook.
Your Skype profile picture is funny as fuck.
What was it?
I think it's like you like taking a selfie.
At
this hotel.
In a hotel.
Because there's like this purple backlight or whatever.
Is Isaiah and
no,
is it that one?
No, it's just him.
Just me.
Oh yeah, I do remember that one. But you had like 2 accounts. So like one by yourself, and then you had the one with all 3 together.
Well, no, you can pull up that photo.
He was going through Facebook and he found her account or whatever, and he's like, "Yo, should I message her?" And I was like, "Go for it." I mean, I don't know what you can say to her. I mean,
no, but she told me she was a furry, and
I didn't even. know
I don't know. There's a whole lot going on.
A whole lot, yeah.
But
dating, really people tell you, that's why when parents are like, oh, that's so cute, it's because the parents know they don't have to, it's a little breakup, it's a week, and the little kid's over it. But dating in, like, middle school and elementary school is just so weird because it's, like, it's not real dating. And even in high school, like,
Oh, yeah.
First freshman and sophomore year, it's not really dating. Like,
even
if you can't drive and pick up and do this, whatever, you're not really dating.
Even if it's, like, the first time, like, say you are out of high school and it's like your first relationship. Still, that's not even like dating.
Yeah, like if you're not dating outside of school and you're only like at school and that's when you're dating, you're not in a relationship.
I think the last time I dated somebody was in middle school though, like 8th grade. Pretty sure. Cause I haven't like
it's been a while. That's why you had to start hitting up your old ties.
No, it's just no.
And then she's like, I'm actually dating someone.
No, sometimes these people will.
Tyler. Tyler stole it again.
You
That's
remember,
the story. It all
remember
makes sense.
Tyler? Yeah, I'm dating him.
Oh my gosh.
No, and a lot of times shit just doesn't work out with girls, but like
I just hate females.
We just mess around. What? Anyways,
the insult comes up. There we go.
The girl you were talking about, I think
in one of the podcasts.
No, it was. I'm not gonna say.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say her name.
The most recent one.
Yeah, most recent one. Because we were playing zombies, and you told me about it. She posted some guy or whatever. I just saw.
Yeah. Okay. So
like, what the fuck?
The whole time, like, I'm still really busy with work, and if I have time, I just want to go home. I don't want to do anything. And even on like my days off, I'm just like, I don't want to go anywhere. And if I do, I want it like it's just somewhere where I want to go.
So yeah, you need to not be in a relationship.
No, it's like if it's the right person, right?
That's how I feel.
And I was talking to this chick, and at first we hit it off, and then like after a bit of talking, I was just like, man, I'm not really interested. And like I couldn't tell her like, yo, I don't want to talk to you. I was like, I just don't think this is gonna work out. I'm not really
letting her down easy, okay?
I'm not the one, just go on. She's like, I'll wait for you to be ready. I'm like, don't wait.
You're like, no.
Yeah, I was like, no, don't wait. And then things, came crashing down for her, I guess. I didn't give a fuck. But she told me, she's like, well, no, she told me, she was like,
may need a little bit more context. You're just like, yeah.
She was like, I was like, listen, this just isn't, good. Or she was like, why are you doing this? I'm like, I'm just not feeling anything. There's not a spark.
Yeah, it makes
there.
sense. You don't want to waste somebody's time or whatever. That's good.
And then she's like, well, I'm gonna make sure that she's like, I'm gonna make sure you don't get with anyone else. I was like, okay.
You got mob ties over here. Okay.
I'm like, I said,
some sit by shit.
I said, I mean, I can easily block you, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna be the bigger person. So I didn't block her, and she would I still made it clear that I could stay friends with her.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the type of one that I'm just like, fuck you, blocked.
Yeah.
And so she starts dating other guys. She'll get out of them. I'll talk to her and be like, yo, what's going on and everything. And she's just being a dick as I'm, And then I did think about talking to her again. And that's when she hit me up. She was like, do you want to talk again? I was like, I mean, I wouldn't mind giving it like a try again. And so we're talking right now, but I don't know. It's just not.
Kind of just like,
yeah,
hit or miss type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think my issue though is like whenever I came back here, I was like, oh man, it's gonna be so easy to pull all these girls and shit, bro. Nobody. First of all, nobody even lives here, and then on top of that, it's like all the girls we used to go to school with, bro. They've been airing me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, damn.
Oh,
especially because like. I was like, damn, I thought I had like this huge glow up and I felt like the man for a moment.
One thing about
keeps
that.
Thinking he's the Weeknd.
Okay.
One thing
More
about
like the
that
weekday.
chick is I'm pretty sure. I don't know if she's schizophrenic. I don't know.
Wait. What?
No, like
the girl you're talking to right now, just right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
you may want to figure that one out.
after, yeah.
That's important.
Well, no, I think she is because I remember telling Landon this. I'm like, yeah, this chick literally just told me I am crazy. I'm like,
Tyler,
okay.
Trust me, they're being honest.
Yeah, I know.
They're being honest, right? You gotta run away from that one. That's not one of those things where it's like case by case, Yeah, no. If a girl says she's crazy or if a guy says he's crazy,
But yeah, I get that.
Out.
And it's
They're
like,
not lying.
I'm still talking to her, but not like a whole lot. It's kind of
you're
just
not
like,
set on it.
Yeah, no, I'm not set on it.
I guess that's my I guess I have a good question. I think we're all pretty young. We're all 19, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I think my experience is dating, I haven't really had that many relationships. I don't think any of us really have that much to say. Like, we're not going to be able to give that much, advice or something like that, as we're only 19. We're barely had a dating history, right? So what do you think's going to change in the future? Like, when you think you're 23, 24, do you think your mindset when it comes to dating is going to change?
Like, I'm gonna be actively looking, like, in terms,
like right now, say you want someone, but you're not gonna go tear down a wall to find someone to be
yeah, I'm
with,
not gonna go simp.
You kind of have that mindset, which nothing's wrong with simping per se, but it gets to a point sometimes. But do you think your mindset's gonna change when you get a little bit older? Like, of course it's gonna change, but how is it going to change, you think?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not like negative towards like the whole aspect of talking to females. Like, I'm not like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I'll give it a try. So I guess I don't really know.
Do you think you could be there for someone, if they really needed you? Because I know you said you work a lot. So do you think you have enough time to work on yourself when you're off of work and spend that time on somebody else?
Yeah, I think like right now, I'm at a good point where like, I can go out and do stuff with someone. Like, I think I'm in a good point in my life where I can do that.
Yeah.
But like months ago, I couldn't.
Yeah.
So that's why that's why I'm talking to this girl again.
I think I'm kind of in a similar boat as him. But the thing for me is that like I'm way more nonchalant when it comes to like relationships now, just because whenever I was 18, like 17, 18, I talked to like a couple of girls. I talked to like a girl for like a month or two, and then I'd have like a 2-week break, and then I'd end up talking to another girl.
Yeah.
And the problem is that what I noticed is I was like, okay, well, I have a hard time dealing with people who can't express themselves emotionally that well.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, how am I gonna fix this? And then I was like, okay, well, just drop expectations for other people. So like I have 0 expectations for somebody if I'm talking to them. Like I'll have expectations for people I've been around for a long time, like guy friends and stuff. But whenever it comes to like a girl or whatever, and like we're just talking and stuff like that, I won't have expectations at all. And the problem is that I don't end up having expectations for me, and I'm just like, well, I'm in my bubble doing whatever I'm doing. And it's not like I don't want to give time to that person, but it's like I'd rather spend time in person. I don't like doing the whole over the internet, talking on the phone shit. Like, to me, it feels like it's a waste of time whenever I could just be doing other stuff. And it's not like a diss towards that person. It's kind of just like, it's better to just be in person because the vibe is different. And on top of that, I can truly be myself rather than be like annoyed because whatever I like to do is being interrupted, because I like to have my solo time. Which I would say has kind of helped me out. I think it's smarter to be a little more nonchalant as a teenager trying to like date other people, because the problem is that I used to like be too emotional about certain shit, and then I was like, okay, well, I gotta cut this off. Like it's unhealthy. I keep getting destroyed by doing this shit. Will I change being nonchalant? I don't know if I'll change that much, because the thing about it is I can like show like being fun and stuff like that, and like being like sweet sometimes, but I don't get sad about anything like that. Being sad is like, to me, I'm like, just it's a waste of time, whatever. It is what it is, like move on. That's how I am now. But which a lot of people are like, they're trying to like fight back towards that type of stuff nowadays, but it's like, for me, it's like I'm already too far gone, kind of like that's how I'm feeling. Because now I don't feel emotion. I kind of just like talk about whatever, and then I'm just like, oh, it is what it is. And so like whenever other people try to show me like empathy or sympathy, I'm just like, what are you doing? Kind of weird. But yeah, that's just how I am. I'm kind of just like, I'm cool with talking to somebody, but I'm not actively looking for somebody or looking for a relationship, because I know that it's gonna involve somebody having some type of expectation out of me, whenever I'm trying to do other things for myself, basically.
I agree with you on some of those points, like the emotional thing. I don't fully agree. I think when I'm in a relationship or anything like that, I like to be vocal about this, that, whatever. I don't just let it wash over me or anything like that. And I'm not saying the way you handle it, because I don't know what you do in a relationship. That's whatever is the right way. I'm not gonna say go see a therapist. You have too many emotions, But I think what you talk about is the emotions, and I think it's you're missing that certain somebody that'll pull that emotion out of you. Because you're almost like, I don't care to give you my emotions, so why even waste my time? That's how I feel about like your emotion giving out. So you're kind of like, if you find the right person, everybody, the right person, you believe whatever, you believe the one and only, this, whatever. But when you find someone that does provoke that emotion out of you or whatever and stuff, it'll be different,
Yeah, like there's like certain girls I'm willing to like just go see like whenever I have the free. But it's like because I like being around them.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like it's not even like on a relationship thing. Sometimes it's just like being around somebody of like the opposite gender. Like this affection or whatever. We chilling. But like nah. I mean I guess you're right in that way. It's not that I don't care. I care about other people's emotions. It's just more or less I don't care about my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I think we covered most of that. I don't want to keep the pod just on one thing for 30 minutes or whatever.
Okay, so what are your plans for like the next 5 years, like financially?
My 5-year plan.
Yeah, like financially and shit.
At my current job now, I'm projected, like I can't drive yet for FedEx, but
because you're not 21.
Keep working there. If I'm 21 and I still want to be a driver, that'll happen. I can't say I for sure have a 5-year plan because I still don't know if I plan on going to college next year potentially. So it's not like I can just say I'm gonna do this, do that, whatever. I'm certain I don't have a full plan, and that can be scary at times because you're kind of like, it feels like I'm wasting time or running in place over here.
Yeah.
But I find other hobbies and stuff I like to do. Whatever, I guess it's just being so young. I'm trying to still find myself. Whatever way you want to describe it. I know myself, but I don't know what to do about being myself. On how to have.
I think we're all going through that actually because none of us are.
Yeah, some of us more than others.
Well, I mean, what about, because I don't think you feel like going to college at all.
No. I will once I know exactly what I want to do.
Like, me personally, like, I know what I want to do. Like, obviously there's a job field I want to do. But my passions are in other places. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whenever I'm at work, I'm like, damn, I wish I was at home making videos.
Yeah.
Because that's what I like to do. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, I'd rather just be at home making videos and shit. Like, if this was something I could do full time, like, bro, I would be up every day doing this. I wouldn't stop. Yeah. Because it's like, I enjoy my own stuff. Like, I enjoy making my own stuff. And because I make it in a way that to where it's like, I like it for myself and I don't like it just because I'm just doing it for other people. Yeah. Whereas like whenever I'm out and working and stuff like that, and like I'll go and see like HR in the building and I'll be like, these people have office jobs and they're making more than me because they have some type of degree or certification. And it's like, I'm out here breaking my back. I'm like, I kind of hate this because it's like, like, especially with like, I'm not going to say I'm socialist or anything like that, but like whenever you think about means of like production and stuff like that and taking and being a part of like the like overall profit and stuff like that, I'm like, well, I mean, I'm doing the more physically demanding behind the keyboard, and I'm like, I'm not too sure. See, because for me, the only reason I would understand like that, like, I mean, I get it, they went to school for it, but then I'm like, at the same time, it's like, this feels unfair, especially with the way that college is lining up for me. That certainty is not there financially, because I most definitely had the grades for it. It's just more or less like do I really want to take a chance on my own passion, or do I want to, you know what I mean, just go the regular route.
Yeah.
That's why I've been looking at trade school instead of like actual college, like university, for example. I'd rather just do community college, save money and stuff like that, and just give up the social atmosphere, because that's what a lot of college is. That's what sold most people, is the social atmosphere. And I'm just like, it's not really worth it to go into debt over a social atmosphere whenever you can literally just visit your visit your friends on campus. You don't have to see them every day. Because I was talking to people. I was talking to a couple people in college, and one of my friends, I said to him, I said, "Oh yeah, college is just basically like going to like being summer camp, but for school." Because I've been to the dorms, and I'm like, dorms aren't anything special. And then I'm just like, on top of that, the only thing that brings is the social atmosphere and the lack of responsibility. Because more people feel like they are open to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
I guess that's cool, but I mean, at the same time, you can do that out of high school, and then also find other ways to make it. Because I'm used to being like the people I'm used to being around are like from the suburbs, so it's like it's super hard to relate to them whenever they have the generational wealth in the background and stuff like that. Yeah, like college for me, like most definitely, it's something that I can get into. Like I can get into most colleges just because of how well I did in school. But the problem is that like the money behind it, logically, I don't think it makes sense. Adding up for me.
I'm thinking the same way of that too, where like I don't want to be in debt for going to a college when I can go to like an IT or, you know, something else to provide what I need to get into whatever field I want to go into. And at the same time, like in 5 years, I don't think I'm even gonna be in North Carolina. So it's like,
actually, yeah.
You're like, I'll probably still be here. I don't know. I'm very like chill with North Carolina. Just mainly because the only thing I don't like is the cost of living compared to how much people are paid. And like I get paid I get paid the same amount as like people who like are like grown ass adults right now who have like been working for like 20 years. But like my thing is like, even though I'm making like 18 or more an hour, it's like I'm just like I really like I was at the job and people were like talking about like settling down. They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm in my 30s. I'm settling. I think this is gonna be my final job. I'm gonna work it until I go into retirement." I'm like,
yeah.
Well, I guess I get it because the pay is, you can live off the pay. The pay is great and the benefits are good too. But then I'm like, but me personally, like I'm like a predator, I guess. And no.
damn.
Yo, that one's gonna be clipped out.
No.
That's a good
it's
one.
Not, no.
When we rewatch this back, clip that. I'm a predator.
No, not like that. Not like that. But like, I'm just saying, in like
you're an alpha, right?
Like in the capitalist society,
I
I always crave for more. Because 2 years ago, I was making $7 an hour. Yeah. So it's like for me in 2 years to be able to make it up to 18 or more an hour, and I'm just like, which that pay is like, I still don't know how much I'm getting paid because it's weird for right now, but I'll see whenever I get my first check. But like it's just like I strive for more. I'm gonna keep going and going until I can get to a point where it's like, okay, well, I'm fine with this. Because I think that is like the one thing about capitalism that makes the most sense to me, is that you're grind up. But the problem is that for the people who are satisfied with working a regular job, low pay, I'm just like, bro, like, you know, like, and most people aren't satisfied with getting paid like low amounts, like $10 an hour. Like here, $10 an hour is good. Like it's good like if you're like a teenager or whatever, because it's above minimum wage. But the problem is that the cost of living in North Carolina is more than a lot of places that have higher minimum wage. Yeah. And I was just like, bro, I don't know about that. But I don't want to evade any type of tax by going to, like, for example, if I do end up becoming like a content creator as like my main job, my thing is that like I would want to move all of my friends into like one house. And I'm not saying like a bunch of people, I'm just saying people I know that could associate and get along with each other. Yeah. And then I would want to hire my friends to do whatever for me while we make videos. Yeah. And so that way I'm making sure that my friends are getting paid better than they would if they were working like a regular job. And then on top of that, I can be around people who give me a good social atmosphere. but I don't like yeah, I don't know. That being paid at a lower rate with a higher cost of living, I'm just like, that is so ass. That's the only reason I wouldn't want to be in North Carolina. And I would say I would want to go to Texas, but the problem with Texas is that the income tax it's not there at all. And of course, everybody wants to have more money. But like at the same time, I've been thinking about it more, and I'm just. And of course, I've been watching Hassan more and shit, and he's a little like he's left, like he's heavily left leaning. But the thing about it is that like he does have valid points with things like that, because, and also like the way that my money is taken, I want to make sure that like if it does become bigger, I want to make sure that it's like used in a proper way, rather than just the way that it's used. I don't know. I'm always striving for more. I think that's my biggest thing. I never settle, essentially.
Got you a good mindset. You know, I think it's to say on that. I think it's a very young mindset. You know, it's a thing. I think a lot of young people have that mindset. You know, because like I think all three of us were like, you know, we don't want this 9-to-5 job. Like we want to make it big, whatever. You know, but the truth is like capitalism or like many other systems, it's not easy. No matter, sometimes you work as hard as you possibly can, and you can be really talented, and you get nowhere. Sometimes it just happens. You do have to be lucky to become anything. You know, some people are born into it. Some people get that, you know, random shout out, this, that, whatever, and then it gets the ball rolling, you know, this, whatever. But sometimes people don't get that shout out. Sometimes people aren't born into that, you know, and that's, I guess, where capitalism comes in. It's like you said, you can grind to the top to a certain point. And there's just stuff that you won't be able to achieve, not because of your own faults. Yeah, and that's what I think about that, I guess. And, you know, I think it's a young dream. You know, and you know, I think that's why a lot of older people say like, you need to get a job. You know, you need to do this. Or, you need to work 40 hours a week. You're like, yeah, well, but what about this? You know, but to them, it doesn't matter as much. And I can see it from both sides. I feel like, because it's like, you know, sometimes they need you to like chip in. Like, you can't just be 20 and not doing anything for the household, and then complain that, you know, I don't get enough time to practice this, whatever, you know. So I do get it from both sides, but it should never be something where you give up on your dreams, you know, because like you said, good benefits and stuff like that. But like, why is that something we should even be worried about? It's like we became 18 and it's like, I need a job that has good benefits, good hours, and a good pay, like instantly. Like that's one thing I really don't like about society, that it's like, all right, you're 18, you're a worker now. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I was like, bro, like if you don't go to college, you're basically signing up to be a cog in a machine. Like, and my thing is that like, out of the past 2 places I've worked, people really do care about you. Now, the thing about it is that big corporations don't like people who have a pattern of leaving jobs after a couple of months.
Yeah.
And the reason that I've left jobs is either because I've moved, or either because it's just like, all right, fuck this, I'm going to find something better. Because I'm always out here trying to find something better for myself. Because I'll have like a job where I'll work there for like a month or 2. And the reason I do it is because I'm getting experience for another job, just so I can get myself in the door. And I'm only 19, so that's the best excuse I've had so far. I don't actually tell anybody like, oh, I'm just doing this to get the experience so I can get out of here and get something better paying and be doing better than most adults or, you know, whoever. But like, yeah, it's just like, that's how I work. But big corporations do want people who have worked longer, who have shown that they are consistent, always at work or just doing whatever.
Yeah.
Like, of course I'm not dissing, like, because I know that Tyler's been in his job for 2 years, and I'm not dissing Tyler's work ethic at all, because he's always working, but it's just more or less, and then like his pay has moved up too, and so I'm like, okay, well, you know, that does work out for him, that's good. And so I haven't really seen any benefit of being a long-time worker for just one company, and I'd rather just take the stigma behind being somebody who quits jobs every couple of months, just because I want to get a better opportunity. Because I'm like that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to grind the ladder, and I'm trying to be like on top in the best way that I can be for somebody my age.
Oh yeah.
What are you gonna do with the PT Cruiser?
I mean, it's fine now for the most part, from what I know. Again, I don't want to take it too far from the house and then have it break down again. So I'm just kind of using that car to go to work. And with that, you see the gas prices now?
Oh yeah, that's pretty
$3. Yeah.
Yo, honestly, $3 isn't even that bad for gas prices, but just because we're so used to a low like gas price, because like if you go to certain other places, like if you go up to New York, you're like $3 is a still. I mean, let's go.
Well, no, the thing is, like, I don't fill up my car every week. Maybe like every month I do, because I'm only using that car to go to work and everything, and that's mainly what I do. So seeing it go up to 3, I'm like, I'm glad I'm not spending that much on that.
I'm gonna need a raise for a gas card or something. Come on now.
And to spin back to this, because I just realized, what is your 5-year?
5-year plan. Well, from the looks of it,
Or at least, like, how would you project, like, the next 5 years of your life? What ideally
do I want?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I am going back to Ohio, or I'm moving to Ohio.
Just giving a camera check on that one.
I am going back to Ohio, because some stuff has happened that I've told you.
Yeah.
Some stuff has happened to where we can finally go up there. So probably when I'm up there, I may start working where you are, because I mean, I've looked into it and I know it's possible, but right now I got a lot that I do on like that I'm doing to better myself mentally, and a lot because just being in North Carolina for me sucks so much. I hate it. I hate seeing the same places, doing the same things, and being limited to what I can do here.
Yeah. Like, I've moved around a lot for the past couple of, like, years. So, honestly, for me, it's, like, being back in North Carolina is just, like, it's a chill, like, for me, it's chill. It's whatever. I'm fine with it. I'm content. But, I do get what you mean, though.
I mean, like, it's gotten so bad.
Because I lived in Arkansas for only a year, and I was like, bro, this is hell. Because there's nothing. But my 5-year plan is kind of just like within like a year, like either I'm gonna have to be in school, or either I'm gonna be living on my own whenever I'm like 20. Because it's most definitely gonna be possible. I just got to get the rest of these things out of the way that I want to do, because I have a truck. I don't want the truck anymore. I don't know if I'll be able to sell it, because I originally didn't buy it. It was just given to me. So I just have to buy my own car. So that's something that I have to account for. But then after that's done and out of the way and I finish everything else, then I'll probably look for places for me to stay on my own.
Yeah.
That's what I really want to do, because then I'll have like major independence whenever it comes to creating stuff. But then again, I don't want to give up on trying to go to school. But I know that if I go to school, I'm going to be giving up money. Yeah. Trying to think about, because it's kind of like the time is just passing. It's kind of just like still having a hard time making a decision even months later. But yeah, so y'all want to go to the mall now? All right, well, outro.
I'll do the outro.
Yeah, let him do it.
Guys, that will be the end of the pod. I forget what the podcast name is again.
Outspoken Introverts Podcast.
What was it again?
Outspoken Introverts Podcast.
What he said. I have a speech impediment, so I'm not going to try to say anything I don't think I'll be able to pronounce. Right? That's it, guys.
Yeah,
the new owner of the podcast, out and over and out. So, guys, just a message from me alone. I didn't think it was gonna come to this. Wait, no, the cancel videos. They go. You gotta do the one deep breath.
The one deep sigh.
All right, guys.